Internet gaming disorder is a reasonably recent diagnosis. It's basically playing video games on the internet or off really, to the degree that it's really impacting your life in a very negative way. You might be, for example, playing games to the point that you're thinking about them all of the time. You get upset and irritable when you stop playing them. You're often spending more time in your room, difficulty sleeping because a lot of your sleep time might be taken up with gaming, lying about how much you game, the sorts of things you would probably see in another sort of an addiction. This is a study we did. We were just looking at teenagers in school. We basically studied all of the students in years 7 to 10, which was roughly 1,000 students, a few less than that. We asked for their symptoms of internet gaming disorder. We also asked them about a whole lot of things that we think might be related to internet gaming disorder to see if they were predictors of it. I have a theory of internet gaming disorder that if you have things like difficulty with impulse control and self-control, if you have that combined with a situation in your life where the internet is meeting the needs that aren't being met offline, then that's when you have a big problem. And by needs, I mean the need to be loved and feel included by other people, the need to have good self-esteem. And what we typically find with kids with internet gaming disorder is that they often feel a bit socially isolated, they often have lower self-esteem, they don't feel good at very many things, they often don't feel like they have a lot of control over their world. So we looked at those sorts of things in the study, and what we found was exactly what we expected to find, which was the kids who had met diagnostic criteria for internet gaming disorder, they tended to have these deficits. It is a problem in Australia and it's a problem in the world. We know a lot from gambling about the sorts of things that keep people at screens. Computer games are designed to be addictive, and in fact, social media platforms also are designed to be addictive as well. They also use an artificial intelligence to monitor you in real time. It's damaging for people who are more prone to addiction because they're the people who are going to end up in that 2 or 3% who have a serious problem. My colleague Kirsten Paschke and I, we've been working together on a program for teenagers who have problematic screen use. This program that we've developed, which we call RESAT, we're about to run it out in Australia, so we're going to run it 3 times on the Central Coast starting in mid-October. You can go to info@resatos.com. The study's free, but you do need to commit to 13 to 16 weeks. What I think it will show is that kids who have a problem can turn it around, and the sorts of negative impacts that sort of disorder can have can be quite sharply reversed, and they can move back to a pretty normal life. If you can kind of move away from the screen and kind of rediscover that cool life offline, then people are generally a lot happier with that life because that's more real.